Hello and welcome back to the Internal Library Meditation Series. If you'd like to skip this introduction, the meditation will start at the 1-minute mark. Locate yourself somewhere where you're unlikely to be disturbed, and when you hear the bell, the practice has begun. You'll hear today's consideration, followed by long periods of silence, during which time I'll occasionally check in to remind you of the practice. I'll let you know when we've reached the final minute, and when you hear the bell for the second time, the practice has ended. As always, these meditations are free for everyone. I don't ever want a lack of money to stand in anyone's way of their cultivation of focus, presence, and peace. But if you do feel called to make a contribution in some way, you can find PayPal and VenMo links in the description of this video. All donations are greatly appreciated. And now, on with the practice. As we arrive, breathe in a little deeper than you ordinarily might, and breathe out a bit farther than you normally would. Let the belly draw a little closer to the spine as you approach emptiness in the lungs. Take a couple more breaths like that, a little longer in, even longer out. And relax in the face, in the shoulders, in the neck. Be easy. And for today's practice, consider the following. A wise friend of mine uses an elegant phrase to describe what happens to thoughts when we meet them, not with critical scrutiny or assumption of truth, but rather as marvelous and yet temporary stirrings of consciousness. He calls this uncoiling. One notices a thought, and rather than judge it as true or false, we simply watch. We see what happens to it. And, surely enough, time and time again, the thought uncoils. It stretches out, and eventually, it evaporates, leaving behind the open space of awareness. Can you watch that process in your own mind from start to finish? Can you experience the uncoiling of thoughts? Let's begin. Breathe again. Settle in again. Start again. No matter how many times the mind wanders away, the next step is simple. Simply re-engage with the practice as if it's your first breath, and watch your thoughts uncoil. Just 1 minute left in this practice. Focus solely on the breath. The simple inflow and outflow. Let it be that simple. Thank you once again for taking time to cultivate your focus, your presence, and your peace, both for yourself and for the rest of us. Take care, and I'll see you next time.